Logan Paul denies WWE PR backlash over a controversial tweet. Plus, WWE signs the son of a WWE Hall of Famer, and two WWE champions made a shock Indy return last night. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. So, WWE United States champion Logan Paul took to Twitter yesterday to address the controversy around the Olympic boxing match that took place between Angela Carini and Iman Khalif. Now, Carini abandoned the bout 45 seconds in after being rocked with some punches from Khalif. Khalif's gender, the subject of a lot of speculation, due to being banned by the IBA, monitored 2023 Women's Boxing World Championships after failing gender eligibility tests due to a chromosome imbalance.
Khalif's passport declares she is female, with Khalif having previously competed at the 2020 Olympic Games, but her inclusion in this year's Games and the manner of her win over Carini elicited a debate about the inclusion of trans women in sports, despite Khalif not identifying as trans or intersex. IBA changed their gender rules in 2023, with the 2024 Olympics being monitored by a different governing body who have found no grounds to bar Khalif from competing.
It's worth giving you some backstory on that before we go into what was said. So following this, prominent critics of transgender identity tweeted about the result from the boxing match, as well as United States champion Logan Paul. He weighed in with a post talking about how, quote, men competing in women's boxing was, to quote, the purest form of evil.
Yes, Logan Paul would then walk back the comments he made in a quote retweet on his original post with, "Oopsies, I might be guilty of spreading misinformation along with the entirety of this app. Although she's been previously disqualified for failing gender tests as XY chromosomes, some say Iman Khalif was born a biological woman. I stand by my sentiment that biological men should not compete against biological women."
Now, Paul's spreading of some of the misinformation due to the huge following that he has across the internet have been widely condemned by fans as well as commentators of pro wrestling and boxing. Logan Paul has since deleted his initial post. He continues to talk about the subject and has denied reports that WWE's PR team reached out about the post. Do you think that this leads to any changes for SummerSlam tomorrow, Andrew?
I don't think so, no. I think LA Knight, it feels like it's the right time for LA Knight to win, and I think LA Knight is going to win regardless anyway.
Well, I kind of get a vibe that after Saturday he might disappear for a little bit.
Yes.
Potentially. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on this story at cultaholic.com. Now, the son of a WWE Hall of Famer has officially joined WWE. He's following his daddy's footsteps.
He sure is. Jacob Henry, the son of WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry, has signed with WWE. It was announced by Jacob last night at Remix Rumble, a wrestling nightclub event hosted by Jacob's father, Mark. No start date has been revealed for Jacob, and no details on whether he will join immediately or finish his collegiate. Is that how do you use
collegiate?
Collegiate career first.
Are we sure that's his son? I thought that was his son. The hand.
Very good.
Are we sure?
Very good.
I mean, how's he getting on? That's what I want to know. Jacob, as you say, enrolled at the University of Oklahoma, part of the school's wrestling team. Mark Henry told TMZ that recently Jacob's passion was wrestling, but he wanted to get his college degree before starting a wrestling career proper. Jacob Henry is a unit.
Yes,
he really is.
He certainly looks like one. I don't really know too much about the fella, but yes, he does indeed look like a unit, and he looks like he would fit in very nicely within the ranks of WWE.
Well, that is an exciting time for the Henry family. Maybe Mark Henry brings him out and manages him.
Oh, whoa. That'd be quite cool.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would.
I'd like that as a thing. TNA Impact last night, we saw the wedding of PCO and Steph DeLander crashed unceremoniously.
I can't believe this. It was crashed by Matt Cardona, everybody, making his return to TNA Impact for the first time in several months. Cardona attacked attacked PCO, hitting him with a cinder block, right, to bring the wedding proceedings to a halt. And while he clocked him over, he disguised it as a wedding present, Tom, and then he clocked PCO over the head with it and revealed it to be a cinder block. It was crazy. Cardona has been sidelined with a torn pectoral that required surgery back in April, but is nearing an in-ring return.
I think Cardona and Steph DeLander are going to do a number on PCO.
No!
I don't.
But PCO brought out his grandma's finger with the ring on it. You can't do that.
I know. It's the most romantic thing I've ever seen.
Oh, God.
But I feel that PCO is in for a tough couple of weeks with Cardona knocking around as well. Exciting night in Cleveland last night for absolute insane wrestling. A homecoming for one of their own. Last night, the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions, DIY, made a special appearance at AIW Against the World in Cleveland, Ohio. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, shocking the crowd there, getting in the ring and just heaping praise on Cleveland, on Ohio, on AIW, and somewhere that Johnny Gargano spent many happy years. He was part of their company for a long time, former AIW champion, former AIW Intense champion as well. His last match for them was, surprisingly, at the Johnny Gargano farewell show in 2016.
Oh, wow.
They really loved him there. Ciampa's only appeared the once up until now in ring for AIW. He was part of Team Gargano that faced Team Candice in 2015. And tonight they put the titles up against the Bloodline on SmackDown.
Don't let them lose it so soon.
Does it feel like they're going to lose them?
I don't know. We'll see. Anything can happen. Shenanigans can happen. I just hope they retain those championships at least anyway.
And tomorrow is indeed SummerSlam. You've got 9 pitches with this handsome gentleman as well as Ross and Jack. Less handsome.
That's not true.
Wow.
That's not true.
Wow. It's not what they want to happen, is what's going to happen. Or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jack loves it when I get it wrong.
No, he definitely does. There's also predictions are up on the channel now as well, myself and Adam. What kind of shenanigans does that man get up to? You'll have to watch and find out.
Oh, my days.
And then we'll have the live stream as well. We'll have live reactions tomorrow. YouTube.com/cultaholic/live with the start time being 9 p.m. BST because of said 3-hour pre-show. So hope to see you there.
What happened at and the WTF moments from SummerSlam to follow as well. It's a busy old weekend in the YouTube minds for Cultaholic Wrestling. We hope that you will join Andrew, Adam, Ross and Jack for all of them. Let's end on a bit of an exclusive announcement from us here at Cultaholic Wrestling. Over to Andrew Hodkinson with the latest.
World of Sport, everybody, is coming back. The tapings are taking place at Epic Studios in Norwich on Saturday, September 14th. On top of the incredible British talent, right, already announced, we can exclusively confirm that joining World of Sport as the play-by-play commentator is, drumroll please, Cultaholic's Tom Campbell, everybody!
No way!
What?
I feel awful making you announce
Don't you be
my
silly.
news. So we can now reveal it. World of Sport coming back. We're going to be filming at Epic Studios in September, and I will be ringside doing your play-by-play.
That's
this is
incredible. I tell you what, right? This lad, it's only going from strength to strength, and he puts the effort in. He puts the effort in
When
every
I put a
single
shift
time.
in, it's great. But no, World of Sport, without a doubt, one of the most influential wrestling brands. I've met so many great people from the States who watched World of Sport back in the day. Obviously, when you think of wrestling in the UK, you think of Big Daddy, Giant Haystacks.
That's what
and
my
all of
grandma
that.
used to. That was the one that my grandma used to watch, and then she used to show me that, and I was like, "That's a big man against another big man."
And it keeps on keeping on. You got the likes of Shah Samuels, my boy Grado, in the new look World of Sport, which is taping next month. Get tickets at woswrestling.co.uk. Kent Waltman, I will not let you down. And the latest wrestling news throughout the day can be found at cultaholic.com. Kiss, kiss.
Love you, bye.